So we back, man. Made it another week.
What up? What up?
And
Fucking here, dude. Episode 16.
Episode 16, Beat Down Podcast.
Are we gonna keep track on every single episode? Or like if we get to like 120, we're gonna be really saying episode 120.
Episode 3,976. Yeah, I guess you have to. Whenever you upload
committed.
it, you gotta.
We've committed, right?
You gotta have it.
Yeah, we committed. Like we're gonna have to put every single episode. Eventually, people won't fucking care, I guess. What's up, man?
Nah, man, nothing much. How was your weekend?
It was a crazy weekend. Went to my tailgate for Texas State versus Houston.
Oh, it was a close game, I saw.
Yeah, it was a real tough game, but they edged just out a little bit. I think the final score was like 63-3, something like that.
Oh, good for Houston, or good for Texas State though.
We got a lot of recognition. Yeah, I think the attendance was 33,000, something like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so not bad for a new division.
That was in San
team.
Marcos.
In San Marcos.
Oh wow! I didn't. What's the population of San Marcos? Is
like maybe 2,000 people. $2,000 people. Not including illegal immigrants.
Yeah.
Damn. Hot topic.
Trump.
We're gonna watch the debates tonight. We should have it on, honestly. But
hey, we should have done a fight companion for the debate.
Yeah, we should have. That would have been pretty cool. Or a drinking contest every time they say immigrants, emails.
Or every time Hillary Clinton says a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, you'll probably die of alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, I probably would.
At that point.
I probably would.
Shout out to Hillary Clinton. Let me know if you need help into your car.
Shout out to that exhaustion.
Yeah, super tired.
Shout out to that pneumonia. Almost did the job.
That concussed man, they'll fuck you up.
Yep. So Cowboys do.
Speaking of Hillary, real quick.
Okay.
Gary Johnson was in Austin and no one fucking knew about it. Apparently,
Gary Johnson's a fucking beast.
Dude's a savage. He walked up. One of my buddies from Philly was talking about they met him at an airport, and they were just like recently, like they were surprised that no security was with them. And I think he stated like, "I'm not that famous. like I don't need security around me 24/7." I mean, can you imagine running to Hillary at an airport or Trump in an airport? You
wouldn't even be able to get near him.
Yeah, but Gary Johnson was just chilling, doing whatever.
Well, they did a 60-minute special on that dude.
Yeah.
And he was, he was talking, and the guy was like, hey, you don't even have, like, your own limo and stuff like that. They're like, no, we just drive around this, like, little bitty car.
Yeah, my Toyota Camry, my 2014 Toyota Camry.
Yeah, get that Ford Fusion.
How much do you think that guy's rolling? He's not. How much money do you think he got?
I don't know. Not enough to compete,
right?
Which is a sad part.
Well, he's. I think he needed 15% to be in the debates tonight. But he was like at 11. Yeah,
apparently he's coming out saying that a lot of people are screwing him, that it's screwing those numbers up. But how would you get those numbers for real though?
Well, Hillary actually emailed me the numbers.
Did she?
But I deleted them though. So I can't get them back to you. Look at that setup, dude. That's what you call a setup, people.
Yeah.
Let's get some fights, man. Wait. You want to talk about the Cowboys?
Yeah. Well,
God damn, they look good.
Looking good, man.
Rookie good,
quarterback.
Man. I believe in Dak.
Back.
Dak lives matter,
for
man.
sure. Terrence Williams, fucking duck hands over there, just can't catch a ball.
God damn it, dude. That's just the scary thing is he might be our number one receiver next week. You think Dez not? I heard Dez had a little.
I think Dez will be back.
Yeah,
I think he'll be back.
I mean, he came in the game later on and got a touchdown.
But even if Terrence Williams, even if Dez Bryant sat out for the number one receiver would probably be Cole Beasley. Because that's Dak's check
Dak
right
likes
there.
Cole Beasley.
Except when he got lit the fuck up.
He got lit the fuck up.
Hey,
I was
guess
like,
what? Okay, I was like, how does Cole Beasley get lit up and hold on to the ball, and Terrence Williams fumbles the ball with
like twice his size? Yeah,
nobody touching him.
He's like made of paper, I guess, or I don't know, man.
He's just trying to make that extra
Cole
move.
Beasley's just a fucking monster, though, man. That dude's tiny.
You know what we need though as a wide receiver too? We really need like a veteran wide receiver, like Terrell Owens. On the
bring
other
him
side
back.
Of the field. I'm not saying
T.O. back?
Specifically T.O.
Bring Ocho Cinco back?
Yeah, you talking about that Ocho Cinco? Yeah. You talking about what's what's his name?
We can ask Moss if he's busy.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's free on Sundays. Yep. He's doing that commentary, but
Michael Irvin might jump in there. He still got some hands on him, I bet.
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, man. You know a game I also watched I'm worried about?
What's that?
I'm worried about Philly.
Ooh,
Philly looks good, and
right.
I don't like that at all. Cause fuck Philly.
Fuck Philly. Yeah.
Wentz. I was watching my Philly buddies, and they were breaking down like, damn. I didn't want to believe them, but they're right. Like, that fucking team looks good. Their defense is even better.
Well, we'll see.
I think so. I mean, I'm worried about them. We play them twice this year, right?
Yeah, we play them twice every year.
I think we take one of them. Yeah, I think
games.
Yeah, I think we take at least one of them. I know we're gonna win the next Giants game. Cowboys have a tough schedule. We have Pittsburgh, Baltimore, New York again. I don't know. We'll see, man.
We should have won that first game. We should.
We should have. Yeah. Whatever, man. We'll see what happens. It was Dak's first time.
Either way, I'm fucking calling it 15-1. What now?
Oh shit,
God
dude!
damn.
Bold statement, son.
Jerry Jones don't even believe that. Tony Romo was a miracle. Gotta love the glory hole.
What else, man? Anything else?
What's up, man? We watched. I was at the lake again this weekend. You know, we're buying that property out there.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're just clearing out land and making room to build a house eventually. So I didn't get to watch these fights live. I watched the replays.
I'm sorry, real quick. We're gonna backtrack it. This weekend I was in again. I told you I was at tailgate.
Yeah.
I was at my old fraternity's tailgate. Shout out to Sigtal. One of the new guys, I never met this guy before, came up to me like, "Hey man, you do that podcast?" And like, yeah. And normally that wouldn't surprise me, but I remember never pushing the podcast on my fraternity because they're not into that. They're not into fighting, and we're this podcast aimed more for people that love fighting, that want to see the breakdowns, the incorrect breakdowns. Yeah, the incorrect breakdowns that we do, the terrible,
how not to bet.
Yeah, the terrible ways we try to discuss a breakdown, but it just surprised me that he was listening to it. Like, how did you hear about it? I was interested. Like, how did you hear about it? Like, well, no one ever told me, the fraternity, about that you had a podcast. I was looking on stuff for Canelo before the Liam Smith fight, and I ran into your podcast. No, I think it was post Liam Smith fight. So it was like sometime last week, and I ran to that. I saw on YouTube you were suggested, and people were telling me, yeah, that guy used to be in our fraternity.
Oh, that's badass.
Alumni, and I was like, no fucking way. I was fucking.
Did you sign it? Did you sign any autographs?
Yeah, I did. I took a picture with him, kissed some babies.
Oh, did you?
I felt pretty good.
Signed some titties.
Yeah.
Did you do all that?
Shout out to Adam. I think his name is Adam
Garcia.
So Adam, appreciate you watching the podcast. Hopefully,
I apologize that your frat brother doesn't know shit about this. I basically have to carry the burden, but anyway. It's what it is.
I'm just a handsome face. That's all I am. That's all I'm good for.
Yeah, you're just that piece of ass on this thing.
Yeah,
anyway,
my bad. But
cool,
yeah,
man.
you were.
Cool.
Yeah, no, that was a fucking cool experience. I was like, dude, it blew my mind. I was like, oh shit. I mean, it's reaching out again. We're starting out small. We want this podcast to grow. So we appreciate all the views, all the likes. You know, there ain't much,
all the
but
shares, anything.
Anything it helps out.
Hey,
so
you want to share it and give us a shitty review? At
this point, please. We would take it at this point. Yeah, tell us how terrible we are.
Share that bitch.
You can make fun of my speech impediment. I don't care.
This guy's terrible. Don't ever listen to this.
That guy Marco can't pronounce names for shit.
Yeah, that guy Marco pronounced Billy Joe Saunders' name
incorrect. So yeah, man. Let's review the fights. You watch them? You didn't watch them live.
I didn't watch them live.
I didn't watch them live.
And I only watched two of the main ones. But I watched enough. And I read enough to kind of get the idea of it. How about you?
I watched the Cyborg fight.
Yeah.
Because it didn't last long.
So let's start with the one we didn't watch. Both of us didn't watch.
Yeah.
We the Renan Barão versus Felipe Nover.
Yeah, I mean, I watched the recap. I didn't watch the fight. It looked okay, guys. This is again, we didn't watch the fight. It looked like Renan Barão pretty much dominated the fight. I don't know about dominated, but was in control of the fight.
Yeah. On this one, I read the round by round recap, like just of the highlight. You know,
were there any knockdowns? No,
I don't think so.
But Felipe's a pretty fucking tough.
Yeah,
tough veteran.
From what I read, it looked like pretty much Barão just dominated.
Yeah, put his will. The old Barão.
I just don't care about.
Was that old school? That's what I was saying earlier. Like, Barão just doesn't do it for me, man.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. Even when he was champion, I was like, not interested. Honestly, where's Dominic Cruz?
You okay?
Yeah, I burped.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad. That was embarrassing for you.
I don't. Barrow's just. Honestly, I don't know if Barrow can even compete. He can't compete with Dillashaw Cruz anymore.
I don't think so.
I
I mean, that's why he
he's
moved
past
the
that.
weight. This is when he's
Yeah.
at 145 now.
And
Yeah, I don't think he competes anyone with
of the
45.
top 5 who whoop his ass.
Yeah.
You're talking about Max Holloway,
Oh,
Frankie
savage.
Edgar.
Chokes him out.
Okay,
Beats him
I'll
out.
give you. Let's play a name game. I say a name, you say what he gonna do. To
Yeah.
him. Frankie Edgar.
Roundhouse kick.
Okay. I like
That's
this
the
already.
exact opposite.
For sure, you just said choke
Yeah.
him out.
Yeah.
That was, escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. Max Holloway.
Steel chair.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right, but you start looking at those dudes. Conor McGregor, Jose Aldo.
Sleeps him. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that much. Yeah.
But I just he doesn't do it for me.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we're being too hard on the guy, but
No, fuck that. He doesn't do it for me.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't get hype. Again, even when he was champion, I was like, next, please. That was my idea. But
Yep.
I mean, wish the best for him. He's at new weight. Hopefully that weight cut. I mean, I heard he had problems for 135 making that weight. So.
He's a big dude.
But then wasn't that the reason him and TJ didn't fight the second time? Because
No, they fought the second time.
Yeah,
Remember?
but
TJ
the
went out
first
again.
second time, the first they were scheduled to fight a rematch,
then
like
they
really close back to
postponed
back. But he passed out because of a weight cut, real
yeah.
nasty. He went,
Yeah,
then
you're
they canceled it.
You're right.
So, I mean, hopefully this new weight cut does wonders for him, but I don't really see him beat him anyone in the top 10. Honestly, maybe.
It's a
Who got a
tough
top 10?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
But you got Lamas, right?
145. I think he could probably beat Lamas.
You got Club Swanson. That's a monster fight. I like to see that kind
You're
of.
looking at. Listen to this. This is this gauntlet.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor
That's number
sleeps
one.
him.
Yeah.
Jose Aldo probably sleeps him.
Yeah.
Frankie Edgar
Destroy
probably
it.
TKOs him and
Probably-
destroys him bad for 5
Yeah.
rounds.
Probably, yeah.
Max Holloway,
Chokes him out probably.
Lamas, Lamas, Ricardo
Llama
Lamas.
Lamas. I don't know. That guy, I got to see how he looks against Penn.
Ricardo,
If he loses to Penn, man, I mean, Penn's a savage, but if he loses to Penn, we got
Okay.
problems.
Cub Swanson,
That's kind of an interesting fight.
that's a toss-up.
Yeah.
Anthony Pettis,
Oh, sleeps him. Chokes him out.
Jeremy Stevens.
Sleeps him.
There's so Charles.
Didn't he sleep him
Oliveira.
already?
Pettis?
No.
Or no, it was Stevens.
Chief Stevens.
No, because he.
No, that was
no,
was
'cause he was
Dos
fighting
Anjos.
Yair Rodriguez. Ooh, that's a good fight.
That's a good fight.
Yeah, you're welcome, Joe Silva. Bitch ass on your way out.
Yeah. He said, I'm out this bitch. Yeah, man.
Brian Ortega.
Brian Ortega chokes him out, strangles
Dennis
him.
Bermudez. Dude, this the fucking division stacked as shit.
Yeah, it is. I want to see what's next for Bermudez, man.
Yeah, man. So, anyway, what's his name? Barrow wins, unanimous decision. Like I said, I read that he just pretty much dominated. One of the other fights, this one I did watch, Roy Nelson versus Bigfoot Silva. Roy Nelson knocks Bigfoot Silva out in the second round. About
you
50
called it,
seconds in. I called first round. I gave Silva.
I think I
Not enough
got
credit.
TKO for the second round, but that was a nasty knockout, man.
But
The fucking crazy shit was happening afterwards.
Oh yeah, the crazy shit. So Roy Nelson, he hits him. He falls down. He's standing over him, landing shots. pretty much.
Lands
But-
at least another 4 shots on him.
To me, it looked like Bigfoot Silva had his legs up and he was trying to defend himself.
No, he was
But he
out.
was out. He was out. So referee John McCarthy was just like,
Whoa.
me, like, oh shit, this guy.
like, dude,
Whoa.
you gotta show me something.
Yeah, you
gotta show me something, Silva.
Hey, switch the position.
Well, for sure,
So
John
he's
McCarthy's
just-
not Brazilian.
Well, anyway, he's in Brazil. You gotta, you gotta.
No, what tripped me out? So he knocked him down.
Right,
First shot, kind of grazed him.
right.
I'll give him that. Second shot completely knocks him out.
Oh, he's out.
Second shot
He
completely
died.
knocks him out.
He died from
Yeah,
that.
he's dead pretty much. Third shot, okay, this is over. He between the third shot and the fourth shot that Nelson gives him, he kind of glanced at
Like,
McCarthy,
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
he's fucking out.
And he
McCarthy doesn't move, so Nelson drops another hand because to solidify this dude's out cold. Like he didn't want to hit him that last time,
They're friends.
but he had no choice.
Right.
You know, when the referee's not stopping it, you know, that at that point, Silva could have recovered. Say he did hit him that last time. Silva could have recovered and kept the fight going and took more damage.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I understand his frustration. Like, dude, you're one of the best referees out there. Was it the other night? Was the Herb D had a bad night, didn't he?
Herb D had a
so now
horrible.
It was John
night,
McCarthy
dude.
that had a terrible night. Maybe, I don't know.
I could see why though. Like I said, his feet were still up. It's not like he went limp like normally do.
Dude, he was out for that after that second shot.
Yeah, but his feet
so it was
were
the
up
first
in the
shot
air.
that initially knocked him down. The
Right.
second shot kind of grazed him. I'll give him that. Third shot, the first shot while he was on the ground grazed him. The second shot completely knocked him out.
Right.
He was cold.
And then he landed like two more on top.
And then he
of that
landed two
hard
more.
thuds.
Yeah. I'm saying that
Roy
last
Nelson-
last one was that I don't want to hit you anymore.
Yeah.
Please, someone stop
So
this.
he finally got what's his name? Big John McCarthy finally stepped in. So Roy Nelson's wondering,
He's
like,
so
you can see
pissed.
how pissed he is.
Yeah.
And then he comes up behind
Kicks-
Big John
and
McCarthy.
kicks John McCarthy in
and
the
he
ass.
kicks him in the ass.
Yeah, he just fucking
gotta reach
nudges
out there
him,
and
like,
nudges
dude.
him. Like, what the fuck? And then he goes across the ring and he flicks him off.
Yeah, it's crazy. Earlier this week, I was watching an interview with Roy Nelson,
Right.
saying how he hates the third man. Like, I remember specifically stating the articles like, I hate the third man in the ring, which is the referee.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, the referee fucking doesn't know what he's doing in there when it comes to positioning jiu-jitsu. Like, even though John McCarthy knows he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, I think, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. And he's like, yeah, the third guy doesn't know what he's doing in there. Fucking people getting hurt. And then this shit happens that night of the fight. And he's like, dude, I had to hit him way more times than I should have. And you should have stopped the fight earlier. And I just find it crazy. Like, it's pretty ironic that shit happened after a week before he was like, yeah, the referee sucks. pretty much saying the referee sucks in there. So
it's interesting. And now I'm reading that apparently he may face some sort of he may have to go to some sports court in Brazil for technically assaulting the referee.
Yeah.
You know?
Fucking Brazilians, man. They're so crazy.
I know.
And they'll fucking kill you, man. They don't care.
Yeah. Just like Chael Sonnen says.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Any turn is a bad turn. That's crazy, man. But fucking good win for Nelson. What do you think Silva does from here? He has to retire.
Dude,
the fact that I haven't heard that yet.
Before this, he was saying that there was no plans of retirement even if he lost. And I'm like, bro, you have to. You have to. Literally, the only other fight would be this versus Overeem, so he could see who has the worst chin. Again.
Overeem? He just fought for the title.
I'm just saying. They've already fought before, but I'm saying, like,
they've all fought each other. That's the crazy
There's
thing.
nothing for him to do here.
They've all the top five. Or
even
maybe
grew a beard out to try to protect his chin.
It also didn't help. But hopefully, I wish nothing for the best for him. Let it go, man. Be a jiu-jitsu trainer or some shit.
Yeah. To show guys how not to get punched, just replay all your fights. Anyway.
Yeah.
So main event was Cyborg.
Motherfucking Cyborg.
The
Dude.
friend of the podcast, Cyborg.
Friend of the podcast.
Friend of the podcast.
Yeah, she watches all.
She listened to every single one of them.
Yeah, likes all her pictures on Facebook, on Instagram. I mean.
Yep. So she fought Lena Landsberg.
Dude.
At 140-pound catch weight because there's not a 145-pound division.
The UFC is fucking retarded.
Because they're doing this fucking shit on purpose.
Yeah, they're just trying to make her kill herself. Dude, do you see those fucking hands? That's scary.
Yes.
That was worse than Leslie Smith. Well, not worse. It was worse because it lasted longer and she took way more damage. Right?
Yeah, but Lena Landsberg, this was well played out by Cyborg because let's be honest, even more so in MMA than boxing, everybody has a puncher's chance.
Yeah.
Anybody can land at any given time. Lena Landsberg is a Muay Thai champion. She can kick,
but
she can, you know what I mean?
But
like
Cyborg said, fuck your
So
Muay Thai.
she just
She just got in the fucking zone and just, started piecing her up.
So Cyborg nullified that chance, that puncher's chance. And, she worked her clinch game pretty much all around one.
Yeah.
Every time Lena Landsberg would try to get away from her, Cyborg worked the clinch, got the underhooks, threw her down on the floor, beat her up a little bit.
Nasty ground and pound.
But that round two, she just took that ground and pound to the next level.
Dude, her striking looks better every single time.
Yeah.
And I think she was a better opposition than Leslie Smith, honestly. Yeah. Leslie Smith is not that great, and she's good overall.
Lena
but
Landsberg kind of held in there.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think there's a lot of 135-pound chicks that could beat Cyborg. Just by watching her.
That's a stretch.
And I'll tell you why.
That weight difference is something else, man.
Right, but I think...
Because she overpowered.
Okay, I'm not going to say
Landsberg.
there's a lot of girls that could beat her, but one stands out.
Ronda Rousey.
No. Holly Holm.
Holly
Just because
Holmes
she can
could,
keep the distance and move her feet, I think she can tire Cyborg out, and I think she could finish her.
This is stretch.
I think she could... We can bet
when oh,
it's going to happen.
You know something I don't know? Yeah, when she fought Gina Carano, what weight was that at?
I want to say it was 100 and... Wasn't it 145? Wasn't she 145?
I didn't know Gina Carano was a 145 fighter. Did she go up weight?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I mean, she's not a small girl. Gina Carano's a small girl, but I can't imagine her being a 135. I mean, 145.
Maybe, I don't know.
That's
a good question.
Back.
That's back
crazy.
in Strikeforce.
That was like 5 years ago.
You know,
right? Damn. Shout out to Strikeforce.
Shout out to my girl Gina.
Damn,
Gina over there looking good.
She said, "Puede." She Mexican?
I don't think so.
Probably like Italian or some shit.
She's
making movies, man.
fine.
She's saying,
That's
"Get the fuck out! Don't punch me in the face anymore. Pay me my check. I'm doing movies now."
That's a good question of what weight class that took place in. I don't know. But after this fight, so Cyborg wins round 2, about 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes in, she TKOs stoppage.
Yeah.
Even Joe Rogan though went ahead and tweeted out like, we got to do something.
Yeah, dude, we need a 45 division. I posted pictures, too. Like, dude, stop fucking around. Let's do the 145 division. Yeah. Set it up. Have a champion from somewhere else come in, fight for the 145 title.
Yeah.
Make it a what was it? Not undisputed, but a title eliminator, I guess.
Or something, yeah. Or you can just
just fight for the vacant title.
Do a vacant title. Yeah. Do technically Cyborg's never lost her 145-pound title.
That's
so
true.
You could always do like a unification bout of some sort. You
never fucking know.
So
we'll make it happen. Like, there's no reason for her to have to cut. Like, because first of all, no one's gonna want to fight at 140. No one wants to fight at 140. But that weight's already difficult for her to make.
Right.
So now you're having 135 is going up to 140 to fight her. Like, no, just get 145ers to fight her. But
I was impressed though to see Joe. This was at 145 pounds, by the way. But Gina Carano weighed in at 143 and Cyborg at 144 and a half.
Gina's a savage, dude. She was doing good in that fight too.
Yeah.
That was a great fight.
But shows you how fucking tough Gina Carano was.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
I
was just impressed with Joe Rogan, kind of calling the UFC out and saying, man, motherfuckers.
Joe Rogan is getting buck.
Make a 145. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
You got the best women's fighter probably in the world.
Yeah.
Just
fighting in a made-up division.
Yeah.
Like, give her a title. She deserves it.
Yeah.
Because she never lost, like you said, she never lost her title.
Like, at this point, I'm fucking going to be, you know what? If you're not going to make a 145-pound title, let her fight Conor McGregor for a 145-pound title. And honestly, I think she'd probably beat Conor McGregor.
I'll fucking strike Conor McGregor, yeah. I know these things.
Fuck that. You want me to fight that thing? I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, but for sure, we pretty much agree. Make a 45 division.
Make a 45 division.
I tweeted out, if you build it, they will come.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think you can probably go 145, 155, maybe stop there for the women's.
I don't know about that.
Why?
I think three weight divisions for women is good.
So do 115, but a 125, right?
Homegirl, Gabrielle something, that fucking monster jiu-jitsu girl. She's like weighs 200 pounds. She fought this weekend. She weighed in at 240.
God damn.
She's a goddamn savage. You see a picture of this girl?
No.
We're gonna post it up for fancy. She fought in Ryzen. Ryzen had a card today. It was, I wouldn't say it was good, but they had some veterans. They had Crazy Horse, Charles Crazy Horse on there.
Who?
Crazy Horse.
What did you say his name was?
Charles Crazy Horse. That's his name.
Charles Crazy Horse?
Yeah.
You talking about the dude from Waco?
No.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Heath Herring.
No, not Heath Herring. They call him Crazy Horse, isn't they? The guy, the black dude with crazy hair.
No idea who you're talking about.
Really? I'll send you a picture. Charles, his name, I forgot his last name. His name's Charles Crazy Horse, though. He fought that weekend, knocked out some stud, some kid.
Who else has he fought?
He was a veteran in Pride.
In Pride?
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's old school.
Manhunt? No.
No, it's small guy, like 140, 155.
Oh,
145, 155, something like that. He fought this weekend. What's his name? Who else fought this weekend? What's his name? Crow Cop. Crow Cop also fought this weekend.
Oh God, how did he do?
I think he won. He called out Anderson. Not Anderson Silva. He called out Vanderlei.
Yeah, they've been saying that's gonna.
Crazy Horse Barnett.
Okay.
Charles Crazy Horse Barnett. You never seen him? Remember fighting him? He's so fucking crazy.
No, I don't know.
This dude's insane. No, he's fucking.
I've been hearing that they're trying to make Crow Cop versus Vanderlei or something.
Yeah, he called out Vanderlei after his fight.
China,
Fuck it, why not? He's not. He can't fight there. Vanderlei Silva's a goddamn star in Japan.
Oh yeah,
they fucking love him over there.
Oh yeah.
And I guess Crow Cop is too. I mean,
he's
a pride legend.
They did Vanderlei wrong.
Yeah.
We all know that.
Yeah, they
a lifetime ban. That's like someone saying, "Hey, Marco, you got a lifetime ban from being a bitch." You're like, "I can't help it. Yeah, I'm part of me. I'm a bitch."
That would never happen. So, dog, come at me. You don't want to see me, dog. You don't want to see these hands, man.
I don't want to see those hands.
My back kind of. I need a backyartomy though.
Yeah.
I need a backyartomy.
Oh man. So anyway, we'll keep it moving.
Who we got? We got a card this weekend.
We got a card this weekend. We got a card this weekend, a UFC card in Portland.
Ooh, this is gonna be a good one.
Ooh,
I'm for sure watch this. I need to stop fucking around. I've been off this past week. I usually watch every fight. I didn't watch the fight. I need to sit my ass down, enjoy some fights.
It's because you still think Chuck Liddell's the light heavyweight champion. You don't know
Wait
shit
a minute. Of course, Chuck Liddell's the lightweight champion.
Talking about he don't fight Tito Ortiz.
I heard he's gonna fight Rashad Evans next.
God damn.
Damn, old school.
That's old school.
Hey,
that's
set up though. We have news about for Rashad Evans though, so that's good.
Yeah. So we got this is going to be UFC. It's on Fox Sports 1. Starts like at 10 p.m. So it's going to be a late card, but it's going to be a badass card, especially its main event.
Oh, I'm for sure not watching that then.
Huh?
I'm for sure not watching that then.
These guys,
10 o'clock, dude. I can't, dude. I'm like 8 beers deep at 10 o'clock.
Wow. If you're drunk off of 8 beers, anyways.
No, I'm not drunk. I just don't.
Hey, man. I said anyway.
Easy.
Yeah,
easy.
So, hey, we got a legend here. Josh Berkman fighting on the card versus Zach Atawa.
Josh Berkman's a savage.
Zach Atawa.
Savage. No, I thought he was fighting Green.
That's what it says here, dude. I'm just reading what it says.
I thought he was going to fight Green. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was going to fight Bobby Green. This is at 155, right?
Yeah, 155.
But Bobby Green's on the card, though, right? Check the card.
I don't see Bobby Green anywhere on here, fool.
Really?
Yeah, Andre Fili's on here on the prelims.
Really?
Yeah.
Andre Touchy-Feely?
Yep, Touchy-Feely.
Nobody's going to get
So anyway,
again.
Josh Berkman fighting Zach Atawa. I have no idea who Zach Atawa is, so therefore I have to make the prediction that Josh Berkman's going to win because he's a savage.
Yeah, that dude's a veteran, man. And I don't know how he makes 155, dude. He used to fight at 185.
Yeah, I remember him a lot at 170.
He's leaning mean, though. He's leaning mean at 155, though.
Yeah.
But, damn, that fucking cut has to be brutal.
Has to be.
Well,
so what do you got on this?
Berkman, bro. Can't count Berkman out.
Nope.
He's been on a run. Who's his last fight? This was a while back. I remember watching Berkman. It was a fucking crazy-ass fight.
Yeah, he had one. This Zach Atawa, like I said, I've never heard of him, and I don't know how many professional fights he's had. His last one was he lost versus Paul. This is Berkman. He lost versus Paul Felder, unanimous decision, but he won. He beat KJ Nunes. He's lost to Patrick O'Tay.
Yeah, Patrick O'Tay. Was that at 55? That's at 170, right?
That's got to be 170.
Yeah, Patrick O'Tay was going to make 55. These are huge. Yeah, I got Berkman, bro. Fuck the bullshit.
I'm going to take Berkman, too. You got a prediction?
I think he TKOs his cat.
I'm going to take
second round.
I'm going to take third round TKO.
Third round TKO.
Yeah.
I like it. Let's move it on.
So, the co-main event Will Brooks,
Co-main
Bellator
event.
155. Yeah. Will Brooks, 155 Bellator champion.
Yeah.
He is fighting Alex Oliveira.
Cowboy.
Cowboy.
Is this at 170?
This is going to be at I guess, yeah. I don't know. It just...
Because Will Brooks 155.
Yeah, this must be 155 because they got...
No way Alex Oliveira is making 155.
They got Alex Oliveira's weight is 155. Dude.
No way.
Yeah.
That dude, he's a huge 170. Dude, that's crazy. People are fucking crazy, man. This fucking weight cut's getting ridiculous, dude. These people need to stop weight cutting so much, man. Just fucking be a man and fucking fight your weight.
Yep.
But no one's doing it. Someone's always trying to get the edge, so that's why no one's gonna fucking take that risk. But
yep.
Whatever, man. Will Brooks, dude. What do you think?
I'm gonna take Will Brooks by a decision.
Decision? I don't know. Oliveira has some good clinch
I'd
work.
say 3 rounds of nothing but solid.
He has some good clinch work that may stop Will Brooks' takedowns. You know, grappling wise, he was fucking ragdolling Cowboy Cerrone. So I think he could stuff the takedown, but I don't know about striking. I'm gonna go Oliveira.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Oliveira. Yeah, I think he wins decision.
Okay.
Yeah, third round decision. Yeah, what you got?
This fucking main event I'm excited for, dude.
Dude,
John Lineker versus John Dodson.
Oh my god, dude, such a savage fight.
135 pounds.
Yeah,
right?
No.
Yeah, because
35. Yeah, 35.
Pounds.
Yeah, because Dodson moved up from 125.
For little dudes, these motherfuckers can bang.
Damn,
they hit
and
hard.
they got power.
Whoa.
They don't usually in the smaller weight class you don't find too much power. These guys can easily knock each other out.
Yep.
Fucking savage fight.
I mean, the only real losses on what's his name, John Dodson's.
He lost to Mighty Mouse twice.
Yeah. But that you know.
Other than that, who else
lost to Mighty
yeah.
Mouse? And he's given Mighty Mouse his hardest fights.
And he's knocked out the former champion TJ Dillashaw.
Yep.
People sleep on Dodson, man. I think he's dangerous at this weight. He's dangerous at this weight.
Yeah, and then I mean, dude, you go back and you look at Lineker. Lineker's last fight was in July. Knocked out Michael McDonald, so he's fighting like 2.5 months later.
That was a crazy fight, dude. You see that fight? Dude was
knocked him out.
Dude was knocking him silly, dude. McDonald's a fucking savage, though. He took it like a champ.
No, I like this fight. I think it's going to be an exciting fight. I think it's going to be one of those fights where you can't blink because they're going to be going
explosive.
fast.
Who you got?
This one I think is a tough one to call. However, I got to go with my boy John Dodson.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Like
I got Dodson too.
All right.
I thought you for some reason I thought you were going to go Lineker.
No.
I'm going to go Dodson like first round knockout. First round KO.
Are you going to go first round knockout?
Yeah.
I'm going to call.
I think it's going to be a back and forth, but then I think Dodson's explosiveness, and I think he's heavier handed.
Yeah, I think he's
at 135.
I think we're going to see John Dodson by 4th round TKO.
4th round?
Yep.
Wow, you think that's a stretch, man. I don't think these guys go that
These
that
dudes
far.
are so fast, though, you know, and you know, I don't know. That's what I see, man. That's my prediction. 4th round TKO.
4th round TKO. I'm going to go for the long haul. Dodson, 1st round knockout.
Cold. How cold?
Cold.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I could see
it. I love it. Isn't the card that Sergio Pettis supposed to be on? He got injured.
Pettis?
Yeah, Sergio Pettis supposed to be on this card. I think got injured.
Oh, I don't know. Just going through here. Names I may recognize. Nate Marquardt.
Nate Marquardt? He's still fighting?
That's on Fight Pass,
damn
bro.
It.
I know.
Why, man?
Andre Feely.
Is that on Fight Pass too?
That's on Fox Sports 2. That's a prelims.
Oh, that's awesome. I'll watch that one.
Lewis Smoka's on the card.
That's the guy. Smoka, he was supposed to fight Sergio Pettis. That was going to be a good fight. Smoka's the guy that had terrible jiu-jitsu. Remember we watched that one card? He was beating up on that Asian kid. He could not tap him out. That's that guy. He has terrible jiu-jitsu. Well, I mean, it's pretty good, but dude could not tap dude out, man.
Ooh, he probably had like 45 submission attempts.
Yeah, it was a crazy fight. So he's entertaining for sure. But yeah, him and Sergio Pettis are gonna fight. That was been a good fucking card.
Now he's
man.
fighting Brendan Moreno. That's going to be the first fight on the main card.
On the main card, that should be a good one. Dude, I think Moreno's a savage. He's
Moreno. I'm gonna take Moreno just because he's from Mexico. Anyway,
is he? For sure. I'm obviously going the opposite.
His name is
Smoker.
the Assassin.
Oh,
AKA
El Asesino,
El
Cucuy.
El Sicario.
Is that what they call it?
No, I don't know. That's just that's what the cartels use. Assassins, they call them sicarios. They're like hitmen.
Oh, what was that movie?
Sicario.
Was that based off Assassin?
It was like a cartel assassin.
You know I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, I know. Built that wall.
What we got else? What we got next, man?
So, any boxing you want to cover?
There was a lot of boxing this weekend. I'm not gonna even try to touch on it. I know George Linares, I think he fought this weekend. Linares.
There's a George Linares, yeah.
Lightweight, smaller weight. He retained his title, IBF, WBO, and WBA title. He's a savage, man. I'm surprised he's not a bigger name. But I won't try to cover it because I didn't see it and I feel terrible for it. But we have a 145-pound prospects fighting. When are they fighting? Let me see. Check my stats. They're fighting this weekend, I think. Bryant on live on FS1 on Tuesday. So next week. So we'll be recording again next week. We'll have another episode by next week, the 27th. No, what is that's tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, it's fucking tomorrow. I've lost my train of thought. Tomorrow, shit. I'm for sure gonna talk about it then. We got lightweight prospect Bryant Perella. No. Yeah, Perella. Yeah, versus I can't wait to botch this name. Udandis Ugas?
Jordanis Ugas, I would say. 10 rounds welterweight.
Nah, I like the way I said it better. That should be a good fight, man. I saw Perella's fight maybe a month ago. So he's been pretty busy. Tall 147. He's real lanky, strong. I think I also saw Ugas fight too, though. I think he fought an undefeated prospect, and it was an upset win, like a last minute replacement, and won that fight. So I think he's a surprise. He's surprisingly good, but it should be a good fight, man. 147, like they don't have enough savages at 147. No, this is a up and coming prospect fight. So I love when they get the prospects fighting each other early.
Oh yeah.
I think the more experience they get, the better it's off for them. It builds their career a lot faster. I mean, just fucking look at Earl Spence, man. 2 years ago, no one knew his name, and now he's up and running, fighting for the 147 title, or whichever title, IBA, probably WBO. So, and the way he did that is by taking a little bit riskier chances, staying active, fighting. I think he fought 3 undefeated fighters early in his career. And that's almost unheard of. So, and then of course PBC, the savagery promotion that they do, So, shout out to PBC. Shout out to Al Heyman. Dog, return my calls, man.
Well, so I'll keep it going. So we got some interesting stuff happening as well. We're gonna move it on to current events. We got some stuff to talk about in current events. Yep.
Nice.
One of the things that I wanted to talk to you about the current events was the Canelo pay-per-view numbers.
Oh yeah, I called it on the number.
You called it like literally right on the number. You said 6, and it was 6 pay-per-view sales.
Oh. I was like, no, you're not going 600.
So Canelo pay-per-view numbers did in between 250 to 300,000 pay-per-view sales.
That sounds about right. Terrible.
What are we seeing here, dude? What are we seeing? Are we seeing the unwillingness of boxing fans not willing to pay for shitty fights and fights that don't make sense, that they're demanding something else? Or are we really seeing the kind of the fall of the pay-per-view boxing pay-per-view era, and the more of the rise of the UFC or the MMA pay-per-view era?
Well, I mean, when you're talking MMA, you're only talking about UFC because for Bellator to try to get a pay-per-view event,
they tried once and they failed.
Yeah,
but I'm just gonna leave it open to the sport.
No, yeah. I don't know, man. I want to say I don't think there's enough people that pay attention to this fight, that paid attention to this fight. It wasn't so much they thought it was a bullshit fight. I just thought no one knew who Leo Smith, so no one fucking cared at that point. So you got someone like me or you that would probably not order this fight just because of the caliber of the fighter. We knew what was going to happen. No reason to waste $60 on something that we didn't want to see, didn't ask for. But I think the main reason here is just no one knew who Canelo was fighting. Probably didn't know Canelo was fighting that weekend.
Right.
I saw very little build up behind it. Again, you don't see very big build up behind a fight when no one's interested in it. You know what I mean? You had people talking about it. I had ESPN covered it for a brief second, but other than that, no one's really talking about the fight. Why? Because no one was talking about the fight. Why? It's not interesting. It's not an interesting fight. No. Get an actual.
So, if I told you that Canelo was going to fight GGG on pay-per-view, I think that would have a lot more pay-per-view sales. But do you think that caliber of fight, which is probably maybe boxing's one or two biggest fights that they can put together right now, do you think that would go, for example, up to Conor McGregor versus DS2 1.65 million pay-per-view sales? That's what we're looking at the UFC right now.
I have a hard time, even though I would pay for 4 different pay-per-views to see that fight. I don't think that breaks a million buys.
You don't think so?
I don't think.
I think
it goes 800. I think it goes 800, 900, almost close. But to say it's gonna break Conor McGregor numbers, no. Not.
It's crazy, right?
Not 1.6, and that's unbelievable to hear because when you compare apples to oranges or the UFC to boxing,
I love me a juicy ass orange.
When you compare those numbers, boxing was king. 2 years ago, boxing was king. Mayweather ruled that.
But are we talking about the only exception, though, is Mayweather? Because like I said last week, you look at Pacquiao's numbers. Pacquiao's numbers were not that good when you look at the individual pay-per-view sales. You started looking at Pacquiao versus Margarito. You started to talk about, even leave the Macau shit out, you're talking about 500,000, 550,000 pay-per-view sales. So even then, and he was second in the race. You know, you're talking about Mayweather now was 1 million. You know, towards the end of his career, he started kind of
stumble down a little bit, But I mean, do you know the actual number for Mayweather Pacquiao?
Yeah, it was like 4 million.
Really?
Yeah, it was insane.
Jesus, I didn't even think it was that much. I thought it was like two or three.
No. It was like 4 million pay-per-view buys, and like I bought it literally one in every room. Like I set up 3 different packages. No,
I was like, no way, dude.
I'm bullshitting. I didn't pay for it.
Allegedly.
No. But I went somewhere to go watch the fight.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
See, now I would never do that. If that fucking big of a fight, I would never go.
I didn't go to a bar. I went to someone's house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Jim.
Shout out to Jim over there. Thanks for watching.
Anyway, but okay. This to me, what we're starting to see is the era of boxing, pay-per-view boxing, is kind of dying now. Okay, the stars are not as bright as they once were. The fights are not as rich as they once were, and I think a lot of people are getting caught up in the MMA excitement. Like you asked my wife thinks boxing's boring. MMA, I can sit down, I can watch that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And I hear
there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, and the fact that nobody knows what's going to happen in any given fight, like to me, okay, but listen to this. So to me, if I told you the 2 fighters are going to fight, Liam Smith versus Canelo, me and you would say, I already know how that shit's going to go. You can almost predict it to the round.
Yeah.
Okay. If I told you that Mike Bisping was going to fight Luke Rockhold, I could tell you how it's going to go. Complete opposite of what happened.
And it doesn't happen.
You know?
I mean, their wow factor is there, but I also think it's that UFC's making the fights people want to see.
Right.
I think that has a big part to do with it. You know what I mean? You have number 1 versus number 2, or people I mean, think about it, dude. Does the fight coming up 203 or 204, Bisping versus Henderson? No, Henderson. He's a great fucking athlete, great fighter, but he doesn't deserve a title shot.
Absolutely not.
Doesn't deserve a shot.
People want to see it.
But people wanted to see it.
And that
outcry was so loud. It was like fucking the next day, Dana was like, yeah, we have to make this fight because that's going to be killing for the numbers.
Yeah.
And you don't see that with boxing. And I really
it's a shame.
And I understand why the commissions are there. Obviously, if a guy's been at it for a long time and he is the mandatory for a fight, they should have those commissions to support the fighter or punish the champion for not taking the immediate mandatory.
Right.
You know, but also fucking let the people listen to the people too. Has to be a good balance between both. Because I'm also not a fan of how UFC can skip someone, can overlook someone just because of numbers. You know what I mean? Oh, he's not that good of a draw, even though he absolutely deserves a fight.
Right.
We're gonna look over him because he's not that interesting.
Right.
Case in point, a Tyron Woodley versus Damian Maia. Damian Maia there's no doubt about it who deserves a title shot. Damian Maia deserves a title shot.
Absolutely.
But Wonder Boy's good looking guy. Interesting fights. Yeah, he has entertaining fights, and he's on a win streak. So when you put it on paper, okay, well, Wonder Boy gets a title shot.
Right.
I mean, not really on paper. When you put it on paper, I think Damian Maia deserves a title shot.
See, I think.
But when you look at it, from an open perspective, like, oh shit. But I'd rather see Tyron Woodley fight this guy. This guy's fucking savage. He's kicking and fucking flipping and shit. This guy just takes you down and beats you and chokes you. You know what I mean? I think it needs to be a balance between both, between the people, you know, the fans' demand and a commission to kind of rule over it too. You know what I mean? So that way you don't get people overlooked every time. So they need to fight a mandatory. I mean, another case in point, Canelo. He was mandatory with Triple G after he won the middleweight title, and he had to vacate the belt. He had to vacate the belt because he didn't want to fight him, or they didn't want to come to agreement.
Now Demetrius Andrade calling him out, and Andrade is a champion. By the way,
he is. What weight?
I can't remember. I read
what title? There's so many goddamn titles.
You know, there's so many WBX. So many.
Well, she was stripped from his title for inactivity, so he never lost it.
But okay,
goddamn, Boo was so
if
good.
I told you Pacquiao and Mayweather did like 4-point-something million pay-per-view sales, most ever, probably never gonna get beat. Yeah, in a long time. If I told you Canelo versus Mayweather did like 2-point-something million. You know, the biggest stars at this time, two of the biggest names were Canelo versus Cotto. Canelo fought Cotto. Yeah. Right? November of whatever year.
Last year. I think, last year.
How many pay-per-view buys would you say that pay-per-view brought in? Two big names, two huge boxing's two biggest stars besides Mayweather.
I think that brought in $1 million.
900,000.
Well, close.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about how many people know at this point in time, Canelo versus Cotto was huge. That's what people wanted to see, right?
I mean, let's be real. I'm a big Cotto fan. Cotto's one of my favorite fighters. But even me, I was like, this fight's not good for him at this time. It's a little too late. This
is all I heard
and
about.
And people lose interest, though. People lose interest. You want to... I fucking lost interest in Pacquiao Mayweather fight. You know, that was a 5 year. That was a 5 year. I'm irrelevant at that point. What I decide is irrelevant. But you know, when you have something to prolong for something, but think about it. Don't you think 5 or 2 years, even 2 years earlier, that fight would have been probably even bigger? Did you not believe that? Probably so. I think there's a good leeway point because I also think. Canelo versus Triple G could be a big pay-per-view buy. Could almost get $2 million. Not right now though.
It sucks.
Not right now.
And it sucks for the sport though because I see it as it's only damaging the sport.
Yeah, it's only damaging the sport, and of course we have the waiting game. So now we have the promotional side that wants to build up the fight. Okay, so I say Canelo gets another fight. Triple G gets another fight between then. They fight sometime September of next year.
I could see it happening.
That's a long time from now.
Right.
You know, boxing wise is a long time from now. You know, fucking Triple G is like 34, 35. You know what I mean? So now we're getting to now Canelo's doing a stall tactic, waiting to get old. Literally waiting for Triple G to get old. and then the young bull comes in, takes and does whatever he does. But also, I understand the building of the fight, because again, this fight doesn't sell that much now. You
don't think so?
I don't.
There's so many.
I think if they wait till next year, I think it's a wait next September. I think it sells more.
See, I think there's just people just clamoring the fuck out of this fight. Where this is all I hear about. Like Canelo posts something on Instagram, 300 comments in a row would be like GGG.
Yeah, and I mean, trust me, I want to see this fight, but there's also 100 other fights I'd like to see.
So if I would have told
involving
you,
Triple G and or Canelo, like fighting other people.
If I would have told you last year, Canelo versus Cotto, 2 of boxing's biggest pay-per-view stars.
You said last year?
Well, if I would have told you like last year or whatever, or whenever this out, December 3rd, 2015 is when this article was written on ESPN. Is what I'm looking at by Dan Rayfield, the powerful Dan Rayfield.
Shout out Dan Rayfield.
But if I would have told you, hey, Canelo versus Cotto did 900,000 pay-per-views, but next year, McGregor versus Diaz is going to pull in 1.65 million. What have you have told me?
I was told you shut the fuck up.
Right, and that's what I would have thought too.
Probably would have took you down, ground and pound you.
Yeah, I would have stocked and slapped the shit out of your.
You do nothing. You do nothing. I was getting better. I've been practicing. I've been practicing in front of a mirror.
Pay-per-views, you bitch. Anyway. So, no, it's crazy, though. It's crazy, and it's interesting to me. We could probably do an entire hour of just talking about
I'm so over Canelo. Yeah. I mean, and it is, man. That's a really trippy subject because, again, you want the best. I want the best for boxing. I want people staying tuned, but this is all we got so far, and it's not much.
Right. So, UFC.
Yeah.
I was gonna keep moving it along.
Yeah, fucking continue. Yeah, for sure. Fuck it. No,
you sure?
I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So UFC 205. You want to mention some shit on 205?
We got some 205 fights. We're just gonna do an announcement. We're not gonna break it down. It's hard. It's so hard for me. Every time I announce a fight, I immediately start breaking it down. Right. For me, it's that point. Like, I mean, not breaking it down, but like breaking it down in my head. Like, oh shit, that's gonna be a good fight. This is gonna happen. This might happen. So.
It's gonna be interesting. 205, of course.
Yeah.
Taking place in MSG,
Madison Square, the new arena, right? Or is that Vegas? Vegas got a new arena. No, my bad. I'm confusing Vegas.
You think they're gonna replace Madison Square Garden? Hey, where the Knicks and their 20-win record gonna go?
Yeah. Damn. Throw flames, dog.
So we got this is probably going to be the year's biggest card besides 202.
Yeah.
It's probably going to outdo 200.
Oh, I think it will definitely do out 200. But we all see the mass effect when it comes to 200.
Right.
Like they stacked it up so early and so many people pulled out. And it wasn't the card it could have been.
It wasn't the
card. Now I feel like this card is going to end up the same way.
You think so?
Because low key 202 was pretty stacked.
It was lovely,
but it was kind of quiet too, though. You know what I mean? They didn't stack it up on 199 or whatever. You know what I mean? They stacked it pretty late, and people just didn't pay attention. And it ended up being one of the best cards this year, the best card this year.
So let's just kind of run it down real quick. We're running out of time. We got Tyrone Woodley versus Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
Is that the main event?
Welterweight title? Yes.
Nice.
As of now, it is. Joanna Jędrzejczyk versus Karolina Kowalkiewicz for the strawweight title.
Ooh, to the Battle of Poland.
Yep,
they're both from Poland. Oh,
Yoel Romero versus Chris Weidman.
Oh, Daddy Yankee versus
versus
Captain America.
Donald Cerrone versus Kelvin Gastelum.
Oh shit.
Frankie Edgar versus Jeremy Stevens.
Oh my god, that's a good fight.
Rashad Evans versus Tim Kennedy.
Tim Kennedy.
Raquel Pennington versus Miesha
Shout out to
Tate.
Tim Kennedy. Miesha Tate fighting. That was an awkward fight. That fight came out of nowhere.
It just keeps going down. Tim Bosch, Rafael Natal.
That's a great fight.
Thiago Alves, Jim Miller.
Oh,
these are gonna be prelim fights, dude. Some of these are gonna be prelim.
Yeah,
fights.
I mean, I was like, dude, we're what you stack?
You
stack 5 cards on the main card. That's it.
If you took the top 5 cards the way they have them here, Woodley Thompson, the cat fight between Joanna Champion and Karolina Kowalkiewicz. However you say the name. Yoel Romero.
Here's her nickname. Carolina Killer Bitch. Yeah, pretty good, right?
Not this bitch. So anyway, Yoel Romero versus Chris Weidman, Donald Cerrone, Kelvin Gastelum, Frankie Edgar versus Jeremy Stevens.
That's the main card.
Your main card.
That's the main card.
That's a fucking stat card.
Wow, they're gonna put a former champion in the prelims.
Wow.
Just to be in the Garden, though.
So anyway,
just to be in the Garden
is a privilege. Wanted to give you all
is
the
that
heads
it
up.
so far? I'm pretty sure there's another one. There's another. You think there's another fight gonna be on that?
Possibly.
Right.
So one of the other things I wanted to talk about was Bellator news.
What's up?
Bellator has got a little bit of news, not much. They just signed Chael Sonnen.
Yeah. Shout out to Chael Sonnen.
Shout out to the
original gangster.
Chael Sonnen. They have a few championship fights coming up that I'm kind of excited about.
Yeah.
Starting with Bellator 162, Shlemenko versus Grove. This is not going to be for a title fight, but
Batman?
it's for the 170. Huh?
Batman? Kendall Grove?
Kendall Grove, the Spider.
I thought it was Batman.
Wow, it's close. And it was Spider-Man.
Whatever,
man. Whatever makes you feel better.
Kendall Grove, man, that dude was so talented.
I know.
When I see him on the UFC.
So that's in October. Yeah. They got Liam McGeary versus Phil Davis in November.
My boy McGee on there.
A light heavyweight title. Huh?
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah, that's going to be a good fight. And then they got Korshkov, the dude that tore up Ben Henderson. Versus Lima. That's going to be a title fight.
That's a good fight.
Again in November.
That's a good fight.
So they got some good shit coming up.
He's the one that just knocked out Syntax, right?
Yeah.
Simtex. Is it Syntax?
Simtex.
Simtex.
No fucking clue what that means.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, but last thing I wanted to bring up to you was there's rumors and rumblings that there's possibly an Anthony Joshua versus Klitschko fight. Possibly in November.
I thought they finalized the deal with him and Old Man Gypsy.
You're talking about Fury?
Tyson Fury, yeah.
No, Fury got medically unable to perform or some shit, and they're talking about now they may strip him of his titles.
That dude fall from grace, man. He just doesn't give a shit.
He don't give a fuck.
He doesn't care, does he?
He's paid.
He got paid. He's like, dude, he lives like a gypsy, right?
Literally, he proved his point that he could beat Klitschko, and now they're talking about Klitschko versus Anthony Joshua.
Oh man, dude.
So I'm not mad at that fight.
Is it too much? Is it too much?
For who?
No. Let me rephrase this. I think Anthony Joshua beats this guy, beats Klitschko. But is it too much right now? Is fighting over there too much for him? I mean, fighting at this level too much for Anthony Joshua right now. I think he still has another year in his career left before he has superstardom. He's ready now.
And I think he knocks him out.
Oh, really?
Yes. I think he's ready.
I don't know,
now.
man. It's real tough to knock out Klitschko.
The talent pool is not that big. The only thing you have to do with Klitschko is literally keep away from his clinch because his name is Klitschko. So keep away from his clinch and just jab his ass.
Dude, that experience. You're talking about jabbing the jab master? Let's be real. Klitschko could out jab anyone.
The jab master was GSP versus John Fitch. That was a crazy jab fest.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were scheduled to fight for October 29th. It was postponed to June. This is Fury versus Klitschko. That's when he had sprained his ankle. He was saying, and now the fight was canceled this past Friday.
And didn't he pop for steroids too?
Yeah, well, this Friday apparently he skipped the announcements in London, saying that he had car trouble.
No.
First of all, okay.
And
now the
45.
promoter saying that they're calling Fury, the medical doctor's calling. Of course, he'd be a medical doctor. Anyway,
super doctor.
Okay, you can have some sort of doctor. Anyway, I'm right.
Who? Klitschko?
No. I'm talking about.
Yeah, Klitschko's a doctor.
I said the medical doctor, and I was like, well, of course he would be a doctor. Or medical would be a doctor.
Yeah.
But I said, well, there's other kinds of doctorates.
Yeah.
So, but now he's medically unfit to fight. Quote. That's what they said. Quote, medical specialists have advised that the condition is too severe to allow him to participate in the rematch and that he will require treatment before going back into the ring.
That sounds like something. Is it something
vague
psychological?
Statement, no specifics.
Dude, that's crazy. That dude, fucking Fury seems
that
crazy.
Fucking giantism?
Maybe
he got the same shit Hillary Clinton can't even get into a fucking vehicle.
Maybe he can't.
That's what kind of car trouble he was talking about.
Yeah,
he
couldn't get inside the car.
Yeah.
Where's Dick Cheney when you need him?
Yeah.
To go duck hunting. Damn it.
So anyway, so that's kind of where that's at.
That's crazy, man.
You know,
I don't know.
To me,
man.
I'm more excited. I'm not excited. I'm not a.
What
I'm
about
not a
my
fan
boy
of
Jason? I mean, not Jason.
Deontay Wilder. Who you talking about?
Nah, what about my boy Shannon Briggs, man?
Let's go, champ.
Shannon the Cannon. Let's go, champ.
He's
Shout out
ready
to
go
Shannon
anytime.
Cannon. He's a fan of the podcast. Shout out to Let's Go, champ.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's a toughie.
So anyway, I just wanted to kind of drop it with that. End it with that unless you got anything else. Kind of on some boxing news. Shit came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It literally just popped up over the weekend. Fury can't fight. They
That's
don't know
crazy.
why, just medically unable to go.
Because I saw that they were saying, oh, they were targeting Klitschko versus Anthony Joshua. Like, isn't Klitschko already in the fight? So that's weird.
Yeah. But anyway, you got anything else before we wrap this shit up and send it out like a gift?
That's it, brother. That's all.
it?
I'm all done. We're all done here. Appreciate you guys listening. What do we got? Make sure to like, share, subscribe.
Follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on
at the
Instagram,
Beat Down
Facebook.
Podcast.
We don't have a Twitter. We need to get that. We need to
We need to
stop
start
fucking
getting
around.
on Twitter.
Yeah.
Follow. You can hit us up.
I
want to
apologize.
MySpace.
I've been off my Instagram game. I'll be on it this week, 100%.
Hit us up
No
on
fail.
MySpace. You can find us with Tom's friends.
Yeah.
You know, all that. Like
Yeah.
our background.
Like our Bebo count. Damn. Is it Bebo or Bevo?
Fuck, I don't know. Anyway.
Whatever. Shout out to Vinny P. Intro
Vinny
song,
P.
theme song. Yeah, that's it, brothers. Thank you for watching.
Yep.
And we'll see y'all next week.
Take it
Next
easy,
Tuesday.
you bitches.